Jesus Christ. Was that something or what? I mean, I don't even want to bring it like, oh my god, this is the best Doctor Who series finale I've ever seen in my life. Because I'm not even sure it is, but it just feels like such a good closure to whatever the path the Doctor was on, starting with the Magician's Apprentice and the cultivation and the climax of his travels with Clara. By the way, be warned, there are spoilers here. Him barging into Gallifrey and then finding the old barn where he pressed the button of the moment alongside, well, the moment, and then didn't alongside his early incarnations or later incarnations. It's confusing, isn't it? Time travel tenses. It's a lovely bit of, you know, like, remember, this is the same man. And Peter Capaldi doesn't speak for like 5 minutes. And there's an escalating factor, like they send a gunship and he ignores it. They send the General Ken Bones. I don't know anything about him aside from his name being Ken Bones and being called the General. And then they're saying the High Council, and he ignores everything, and that's fucking great, because it's like, who does he think he is? He's the man who saved Gallifrey, sir. He's a war hero. Bam! That's who the Doctor is. Aside from the fact you've already blown it up, but you know, they don't remember that. So we're thinking we're going to get a big piece about Gallifrey and the spoils of war and how they are going to be returning. And we don't. No, we just don't. The Doctor goes like, you know what, fuck that. I've got no time for this. I'm Scottish and I've got remembrance to do, and I need Clara Oswald. And he bullies the Time Lords without the President, who was, very obviously, well, Rassilon, because they couldn't get Timothy Dalton back for a second guest star as Rassilon, but it's very obvious from the moment they called him the President that it was going to be Rassilon. But you know what, the guy who plays the other guy in Jekyll and Hyde, I don't know his name, and he's done lots of things on British TV, just horrible names sometimes. He served a fine, good enough role as like the imposing, cranky, surly, I am the master. No, not literally the master, but you know, like, I am in charge and you will do as I say. That being said, the Doctor takes over Gallifrey. I fucking love that, just by his word. Even without saying many words, he just takes over his own planet. He's done it before in the past, and he does it again. And we just shove all of that aside. And I love that. I fucking love that. It's like, it's not about Gallifrey, it's about the Doctor losing Clara. That's brilliant, in a way. Because we'll get back to Gallifrey, we'll get back to the Time Lords. In the meantime, the Doctor's got more important things. He has to bring back his friend who died. And you think at the beginning, like, oh, well, this gives away, like, the entire thing at the start. But it doesn't. It really doesn't. Everything is about stories, and in the end, stories is all we have. And we go into the Matrix. The Matrix has been there since, like, the 4th Doctor, the 6th Doctor, like, way into the past. And it introduces, like, these new monsters, kind of monsters, like former Time Lords, like Sliders, they called them, the Time Lord Wraiths, the Cloister Wraiths, sorry. And old monsters being trapped by the Time Lords, like a Dalek going like, exterminate me! It just emphasises the fact that, aside from all their big words, the Time Lords are a very big and scary people. They can literally play God. So they whisk Clara away, and it's like, oh dearie me. Sorry about that. I had to recharge the battery. Apparently I forgot to charge both the batteries. Got some pizza in the meantime. That's some good pizza. As I was saying, that was a cliffhanger, wasn't it? When the doctor shot the general, and he came back as a she, and not only as a she, but like a person of colour, I said this, and the screen's gonna go all wobbly now, like wobbly. Okay, so it's absolutely dark. We're still during the episode. Like, that's the episode right there. The black woman. I don't know her name, the actress. She's Romana. Fucking putting my money on it. Fucking putting my money on it. Oh, we're back. Sorry, bite of a pizza. I thought it was going to say, the series was going to say, that was going to be Romana. Like, the general had been Romana the entire time along. But you know what? Moffat really doesn't like answering things in one season. It's like the hybrid hasn't been answered yet. The silence took God knows how long. So, I mean, they implied the hybrid was the Doctor and Clara. They implied the Doctor might have been half human, half Time Lord. They implied that it might have been me / a shielder. But in the end, like I said, Mother doesn't like easy answers. It's a bit like Lost in that fashion, except for the fact he actually does wrap up things in the end. So when he takes Clara and he whisks her away, what does he do? What does he do? He takes her to the crypts, and Clara goes like, oh, what does the Doctor always do when he's on Gallifrey and he doesn't want to be there? He steals the TARDIS. It's fantastic. It's brilliant. And he takes Clara away and he's like, oh, the Time Lord victorious. Not quite there, but you know what? The same essence. Whew. That's some good pizza. Basically, it takes her to the end of the universe where the only law is the Doctor. And we hear a knock. And he goes like, oh, it's always 4 knocks. And I'm like, is it going to be Missy? Is it going to be the Master? I really was hoping it'd be Missy because I was so desperate to see Michelle Gomez back in the series finale. But no, it was me / a shielder, who we were expecting it all the time anyway, because she was in the promotional pictures. But I kind of still heard it was Missy. I'm getting sorry spiel like who's the hybrid, la 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 la, and the Doctor says he's taken memory. He's going to erase Clara's memory. I'm like, I don't want you to do that. And I've done it before in the past. It's no biggie. I'm like, well, don't put it like that, because when David Tennant's Doctor did it to Donna, it was one of the worst things he's done. People online, like let's say Tumblr, they equate it to rape. It's not quite the same, but you know what? She didn't want it, and he didn't want to do it. So it was a big moment for them anyway, like a tragic moment. And here he is. He's kind of, I don't want to say it's Moffat or the 12th Doctor, kind of taking that feeling down a peg. It's like, well, it's not the first time we've done it. But then we get a joke about reversing the polarity and a nice little chat with Shilda before that. And the Doctor forgetting Clara was actually quite tragic. And I don't have any other words for that. It's like, I liked he ended up at Lake Silencio, but I don't know why. And I liked Clara and me being in the other TARDIS, which is from an adventurous space and time, the Doctor Who special that was brought out with David Bradley, I think his name is. Like I said, rubbish with names. David Bradley for the 50th anniversary, about William Hartnell. So I think it's that set being used. So they use their TARDIS as an American diner, the same diner, but then they joke about the chameleon circuit being broken. Why would it be? It's stuck as an American diner. Okay, that's a cute joke, but you know, why would it be? Fair enough. And then we get the same similar kind of tease like we had in the end of The Doctor's Daughter. And I get what you're going for. I quite get that. Like, okay, maybe we'll do some spin-off expanded universe stuff with these characters, but for a series finale, that last bit, no. But the moment the Doctor finds his own TARDIS and he walks in and slowly powers up and we hear his own music, like the Doctor's theme, the leitmotif he has, I was like, I can't wait for the next series, because you know what, it just feels good. He's lost her, he doesn't really know he's lost her, but it's a good ending to a fantastic series of Doctor Who. And I'm quite looking forward to the Husbands of River Song, even though they gave us 2 trailers in the end of British TV, BBC One, just a regular airing, and the first one was alright, but the second one, again, spoilers for the spoilers. If you're still watching this and you haven't seen the trailer for the Husbands of River Song yet, I was kind of hoping that it'd be a multi-Doctor thing as a celebration of 10 years of New Who. But no, the other husband of River Song is Greg Davies, the 9-foot-tall rich cyborg who shouts at people to kill them. At least I have some very good pizza. I made it myself. Well, that was Doctor Who exactly, or Doctor Who, exactly, for Series 9. I'm going to have to find something else to chat about every week. I heard there's something about some guy finding dead people. He's probably cool. Might have to do some catching up. I heard he's about episode 4 now. Bye-bye!